Hello YouTube, this is Kyro from the Savage Pack, bringing you another Pokemon Online battle. Today I'll be giving you an OU battle, actually my third one for today. So, this was against some random Pokemon Online user. And I'm really not liking Steel types today. First of all, the Jirachi, now this guy's just gonna annoy me with Forretress. Anyway, his Mew starts off by taunting me, which I wasn't expecting, but whatever. I just go for Gyro Ball, he switches into Throw. Pretty good move on his part. I go into Mr. Monopoly, expecting his fighting type attack of some sort. Then go for Scald, get a crit, which is just good. Couldn't ask for anything different, so I knew he would switch out, so I go for the Recover, though I would have really helped if I had gone for Shadow Ball, but whatever. Now I go for Shadow Ball, and it doesn't do crap. So, this leaves me in a position of, well, derpiness, because I have no idea what he's going to try to do next. So, I just go for the Scald, thinking, well, if I can burn him, he'll not be able to do anything to me, yada yada, because that's just what Jellicents do. So I Scald him, and I get the burn, which is pretty cool, but that still doesn't do anything to him. And my, this Jellicent is actually max special attack, which is weird for most Jellicents, but mine is actually pretty offensive. Its moveset is Scald, Shadow Ball, Will-O-Wisp, and Recover. The only reason it has Recover is because I was looking at this, I'm like, I don't have Recover on it. I have Ice Beam, so I got rid of that Ice Beam. Here, I don't know what he was thinking, switching his Dragonite into my Hexorus. Probably expecting the Earthquake, but again, he had a Gengar and a Dragonite, so he could really easily switch into an Earthquake. But I knew he had that Forretress, so I really was questioning whether or not I was going to use Earthquake or Outrage or whatever. So, luckily I get the second turn Confusion with Outrage, so I can switch out into whatever I want. And I'm like, he doesn't have Sturdy, so let's switch into our Darmanitan. And Darmanitan could kill him no matter what, so he realizes this, doesn't want to lose his Fortress. So, he's going to switch out into his Tyranitar, and I'm like talking way ahead of all this. So, here he is, switching into his Tyranitar. And Tyranitars are not Mews, they don't take hits like Mews. So, Flare Blitz is just going to do massive damage. He's not going to be able to take another one of those and survive. So he's just going to kind of stay and fodder off his Tyranitar. I get my Flare Blitz damage, Sandstorm damage. Wasn't too bad of a play on his part. Tyranitar goes down, and Hihidaruma is just going to be all happy here. I thought I was going to like sweep with his Hihidaruma. So he sends in his Gengar, and his Gengar is Scarfed. I'm like, what? I've never seen a Scarfed Gengar before, because they're fast enough without it. But he is Scarfed, so he Shout Bells me, kills me. I'm like, this could be a problem later on. But for now, I have Spiky to just take any more Shadow Balls he wants to throw at me. I knew he was going to switch, so I went for the Leech Seed, because he might have gone for Mew, which he did. I could have gone for Toxic here, but it turns out Leech Seed was just better. So, he's going to go for Taunt, because, well, I'm not going to fall for that twice. No, I'm smarter than that. And I'm still waiting for this turn to be over. Wow. So, he's gonna go for his Taunt. I'm not gonna fall for that, except it says I fell for Taunt. I go for Gyro Ball, which doesn't do crap. I really thought I could do more damage with Gyro Ball. But, sorry about that. I guess you just can't get everything you want in life. He is going to use Amnesia, which I thought was a little bit weird. I wasn't too worried about it, because all my Pokemon left were physical, except for my Starmie. So, I wasn't worried too much about that. I still had Hexorus and Breezy, so Breezy, you'll find out who Breezy is later, because this is a different team. It's basically a team I made out of random box Pokemon, and I'm like, this might work. So we don't have access to his Fortress, and I'm like, that's a little bit weird. I'm not too worried, so anyway, I don't know how to deal with this Fortress. He's just gonna stay here, and he's gonna stay in, set up his spikes. I my taunt ends, so I'm going to set up my spikes at the same time. Just to be like that. Stall out for a little bit, so gonna rant on about something else, like, oh my gosh, all the hacks I've been having today with Machamps. Insane. Like, my Heracross was ready for a sweep in one battle, then he gets a crit with Machamp's Dynamic Punch, confuses me, I hit myself in confusion, I'm like, oh, this sucks. So, yeah, various things that could have been stopped if it weren't for crits and confuse hacks. Anyway, we're one turn away from being done with the spike setup. I mean, really, this has become quite a painful process. Forretress is going to go for his last layer of Toxic Spikes, having me all set up for Doom. I'm going to go for my last layer of Spikes, and this is all in vain, as you'll find out as turn 22 comes along here. Though there's a lot of animation out there for the leech seed and whatnot. Here we are. Send Spiky back. I'm like, yes, I have BREEZY, who he can take whatever he's going to do. I expected a switch, not a rapid spin, which was a little bit unfortunate in my case, and the crit was even more unfortunate. Still not too unfortunate altogether, because BREEZY is just going to be amazing and just be awesome. So he sends in his Mew, and I predicted that. I go for the sub, I'm like, yes, perfect play. Now BREEZY is ready to just deal with anything he wants to throw at me. The Gengar, the Forretress, anything. Let's prepare for the Forretress, but whatever. The Mew is just going to die from acrobatics, because I have a Flying Gem. I have an interesting Tornadus set, which I've never actually seen used anywhere else. My set's actually Hammer Arm, Tailwind, Substitute, and Acrobatics, with the Flying Gem, Jolly Nature, Max Attack and Speed. All that good stuff. So he sends in his Gengar, and I know that I can just be all awesome and take that Shadow Ball with the sub, breaks the sub, my Acrobatics is going to kill him, which I wasn't sure would actually kill him, which that would have been bad if I couldn't kill him off right there, but I do. So, no problem there. His Gengar dies, and at this point I'm like, you have nothing to stop me. Huh, my Tornadus is just going to annihilate you. So, he sends in Throw, because that's all he really has left other than that Forretress. I'm going to be all awesome with my Acrobatics, kill him off, and he's going to quit here, but whatever, I don't really care. I just like that I got my win in. So I had a couple other wins, but they weren't as exciting as this. A good game, dude. Thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, and fear Weavile.